Hey, what's up guys? Andrew Curry here for another tip of the week. Okay, this week I'm going to again emphasize that the physical aspects of this practice cannot be circumvented. Okay, many people that I've seen have very beautiful form, but as soon as you touch them, they fall apart. So that's one aspect that cannot be taught through a visual medium like videos. So you got to find yourself a teacher. If you're not studying with me, go out and find yourself a really good teacher, somebody you enjoy playing with, because that's the art. It's the art of play. Now, a couple of weeks ago, I talked to you about some of the things that you can do in the park and some aspects of the first principle of Tai Chi. Okay, the next thing that you can do using those principles is when you're in a bank line or standing in line someplace. You can see right now I'm standing on both legs. Okay, well typically people will stand like this. It's really bad for the joints. When you lock a joint up like this, you're just basically grinding the joint heads together. So the first thing you can do is just simply relax your hips. Okay, if you feel right now yourself, just stand up and feel yourself. You'll feel that the tendons across the front of your hips are probably feeling pretty tight. Okay, I like to send a direct message to those aspects of my hip, and I like to say, relax. Okay, as soon as I do that, I feel my bottom go down, I feel my spine lengthen, and I feel the floor. I know you're thinking, feel the floor, it's under my feet. Assuming that you're not having any kind of neuropathy or something, you can feel the floor, but you're going to feel it in an entirely different way when you relax the tension in your hips. That's the tip of the week. Relax the tension in your hips. Okay? Doesn't matter if you're standing on both legs. Relax the tension in your hips. And you're going to see your body or feel your body align, and you're going to actually feel the floor. Now, it's easier for me, after years of practice, to do this with a forward foot. Okay? So here's my feet in a nice, comfortable forward width stance. I'm standing like I normally would on one leg. I feel the tension in my hip, and boy, this tension, it is rock hard, right? So, relax the hips. Okay, there you are. Now, when you do that on a forward leg, you're going to really feel the floor kind of squish underneath your feet. You're going to feel a compression, if you will, a splaying of your feet. The first year I started playing Tai Chi, I went from a 9.5 to a 10.5 in shoe size. Yeah. So how much tension was I holding in my feet? A full inch. All right. Same thing is happening here. Okay. So we're going to go find with the right forward hip, find the tension in your hip, and then just mentally, just ask it, relax. And there you have it. You'll feel your foot go like this. The foot actually works as a tripod. Okay, from the three balls of the feet, just like a tripod. So when you relax the weight down on it, the muscles and everything work properly to support the foot. Okay, and there you have it, right into that nice bubbling well posture. I can feel all three aspects of my foot. I can tell exactly where my weight goes. This morning, for some reason, who knows? Again, every day I wake up, I have to deal with the same old body and figure out what to do with it. And here's a perfect example. When I relax my hip, my weight goes into my outside ball for some reason. I have no idea. I'm really conditioned to go to the inside. But for some reason today, the ball is going to the outside. So there are two aspects then. I could say, I can force it back on the inside, or I can just find out what kind of tension is preventing my body from falling into the proper sensation, which is forward ball, inside ball first, heel second, outside ball last. Okay, so we're really lining up along the inside of the foot, and there I have it. Okay, so all I had to do was just relax, not down here, but relax my hip joint a little bit. Okay, now that I've found that relaxed place in my hip, I can start to basically close and open that hip. Now, I don't want to do this to a big degree. And in fact, if you're doing it in public, I tell you to do this. Hide the secret. I don't want somebody going, wow, you're looking at like you're closing and opening your hip. Okay, you don't want to do this in such a way that people are going to notice it so much, at least on a physical level. They'll notice it energetically, but they won't be like glaring at you for doing this. So I'm standing on my forward foot and I'm just simply closing and opening my hip, very gently. The thing that I'm paying attention to here is not the movement of my hip, but whether or not the weight is moving in my knee or in my foot. Okay, if the weight is moving in my foot, then I know I'm not grounded. So I'm really literally trying to relax around the sensation of standing in my foot. Okay, and let my body just do that work. And you can do this on either side. Now see, this time when I drop into this leg, it falls right into that nice, comfortable place. So I'm not sure what's going on with my right leg yet. Could be some tension from rollerblading this week, or who knows. Doesn't matter so much as it matters that I'm able to correct it, because I don't want to reinforce that particular aspect of movement. I want to reinforce the inside line of my foot. So here I am on the inside line of my left foot, and I'm simply opening and closing my hip with respect to keeping that left foot quiet. Okay? Now, Master Chin talks about the 3 nails and along the inside of the foot with the toe, the ball, and the heel lining up. For me, that works a little bit better if I just think of that K1 position, or that bubbling well position. Okay, because it's just a little bit behind and inside of the big ball of my foot. So that to me works better. When I go over here, my knee has a little bit of a hard time with that, and it causes a little bit of knee strain. So remember, your own body is telling you what to do. If it hurts, stop. It's that simple. Okay, do things that how shall I say this? Promote happiness in your body. Don't do things that hurt. Doesn't matter what level you're training at. I mean, if you're at the very highest levels of athleticism, then there's a different set of circumstances for you to deal with. But the first thing that Master Chin taught me, or tried to teach me, I'm still learning it, of course, is the best fighters are always relaxed. The best players are always relaxed. Okay? Always relaxed. I mean, he wasn't joking about that. He was saying they're always relaxed. They're relaxed when they're standing still. They're relaxed when they're moving. They're not using any extra effort in order to accomplish the task. So you do this for a couple of weeks, like this way, when you're standing in line. That's your practice for the day. Okay? You don't need to do a whole lot of form or anything like that. You just need to focus on your foot, let your hip relax, the front of your hip relax, which allows your spine to relax, and then open and close the hip and learn how to do that, or relearn how to do that. Let your body reteach you how to do this and be comfortable doing it. Okay? All right, tip of the week, relax the front of the hip for better Tai Chi. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Good luck, good practice. Bye now.